I literally feel like Miss Texas right now. Hey everybody, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, your girl got some fake hair. That's right, I got clip-in extensions and they are super long, 22 inches, 220 grams of not mine. And I love it. I have a lot of the hair in right now. I only have one piece that's not in. I know they're not blended very well. My natural hair is clean and the extensions are not. They need washed. So I'm just bringing it all forward so you guys can see how they blend and everything. So these are the Bellissima extensions in dark brown. So I wore these specifically for prom and they ended up looking great. I will insert some pictures at the end of the video. So yeah, they were just all curled and swooped off to the side. They're beautiful, they blend in, and they're so soft. All real human hair. And I think that's it. So if you guys want to see how I clip these in, go and look at Nicole Guerrero's video of how to clip in extensions with short hair, because I am not an expert and she is. So I think that's about it. I have my Jessica Rabbit prom look on because that's who I emulated for prom, with this glittery purple eye, and my lashes are falling off, and a very red lip with some plumper. So that is it. I will see you guys in a little bit, and stay tuned for more videos and stuff. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my skin, and I'm going to use the Professional. I have missed it very much, and this is actually the first time I've purchased a full size. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a frog in my throat. So I'm just gonna fill in my pores. I wanted to get the Makeup Forever HD primer, but Ulta does not carry Makeup Forever, apparently, as I found out yesterday. So my skin has actually been behaving with the treatments I've been doing lately. Alright, so now we're gonna color correct. I'm just gonna use this anti-redness primer from L'Oreal, and I just have a few spots that's a little bit red, just some leftover pigmentation from some acne. So I'm just going to cover that up a little bit with a light layer. And now I'm going to take my Match Perfect concealer from Rimmel that comes with the applicator brush. I'm just going to brush a little bit of this onto my under eyes, and I know I haven't done my foundation yet, but I'm doing a double layer of concealer. Alright, so now I am going to take the Naked Skin foundation that I got in the shade 1.0, and I'm just going to do one pump to start out with my beauty blender, and start going on my face, and then I will add pumps and foundation as we go. I'm going to take the Benefit Browsings Brow Shaping Kit, and I am dropping tweezers. I am just going to take the wax, and I'm going to draw in my brows and then blend them out with the powder. So I can do a full brow routine on this, but I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how I do this, and then probably fast forward a bit. So I put the blending powder from this in. So now I'm just going to take a spoolie, and I'm going to just brush up my brows a little bit so that they have a little bit more length, but they also look a little bit more blended, so they're not so in your face. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Stay Don't Stray primer from Benefit in light medium, and I'm going to put it under my eyes, and I'm actually going to use this as my concealer. This has a lot more coverage than you would expect for a primer, so I'm just going to put that on underneath my eyes. So now we are going to move on. I'm going to use this as my primer for my eyelashes as well. Not my eyelashes, my eyelids. I just put a few dots and then blend it with my eyelid. This really cancels out my pigmentation on my eyelid. So now I'm going to take my chocolate bar palette, and this is the semi-sweet variety, I'm going to take the color Mousse here, which is my usual transition color, and I'm just going to put this with a angled fluffy brush along my crease, and I'm just going to carve it out ever so gently and then open my eye up and start making that crease really defined. It's basically contouring for your eyes. So while I have this palette out, I'm going to highlight under my brows with the Coconut Cream color because it's just a nice neutral highlight color, and I'm not going to be putting any more colors in my crease. Everything else is going to be on the lid. So just blend this out. I am really congested today. So I'm going to take this small shadow brush and this MAC, not palette, quad I made myself, and I'm going to take the color Parfait Amour, which is this deep purple, and I'm going to pack it onto my eyelid. So now that I have that done, I'm going to take the brush that I used to highlight with and go back into this quad and use this color, which is called Crystal, and I'm just going to put this on the inner part of my eye on top of that first purple we used, just so that it has a little bit of contrast, and you can go into the corner a little bit with it as well. For the fun part, we're going to take this Dr. Lips Miracle Balm, and it's not just for your lips, it's actually also a glitter adhesive. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this out. If you can see, it's really thick. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and I'm going to dab it onto the dark part of my eye, and it doesn't crease when you use this to hold glitter on, which is very nice, and it's all natural, so it's not going to irritate your eyes either if you have sensitive skin. Now we're going to take this Ulta eye top coat from Ulta. This is the color Glam Rock, and it's this really pinky kind of deep purple, and with my flat shader brush I'm just going to take some of this and just pat it right on top of that adhesive. Alright, so now we're going to line our eyes with our Revlon Color Stay gel eyeliner with an angled liner brush. Actually, this is just a gel liner brush. So this is just what I usually do with my lids. A little bit of a wing. Okay, so I did put my Ardell Natural lashes on, and this one does not want to cooperate. So we're just going to roll with it and let the lashes do what they want. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Length Waterproof Mascara, and it's got these really tiny little bristles. But just pull the lashes up so high and add so much length. But I do want to push the falsies down a little bit just so they don't look out of control. So there is that. So now I'm going to brighten my eyes with my white eye kohl just in the corner a little bit like that. And now I'm going to contour my face. So I got a new product, which is this NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo, and this is in the color Taupe Ivory. I'm going to do this, so I'm going to start with my contour, and I'm just going to pull it out here. I'm going to start with my nose, and just go down each side. This little doe foot applicator, which is really nice. Make sure I get as far up as I can, and down. I'm going to go under my lip, and I'm going to do little dots down and around my forehead. And I'm going to do my cheekbones. I'm just looking at the little box here. I feel like I'm supposed to be getting plastic surgery or something, so the way my face is marked up. And then I'm going to do right here on my chin and jaw, And now we're going to use the highlight end and do everywhere in between. So down nose, kind of reading my contour, but that's okay. Cupid's bow. You can do under eye if you like, but I already have under eye concealer on, so I'm not going to worry about that. Using all the product on the wand here. So just do this triangle on your forehead to highlight, and I think I've gotten everywhere as the box shows. Yep. So now I am done. No, I'm kidding. We're going to blend this out with a Beauty Blender. So now I'm going to set this all with a translucent powder from Bare Minerals. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm just going to set it all in, being careful not to disturb the contour too much. But this is going to blur out my pores, so I'm going to kind of stipple it on to the more porous areas. So that's done. So now I'm going to take a blush from my Makeup Geek palette. I'm going to use this one right here. I think it's called Secret Admirer, at least that's what I call it every time. And I'm taking my small e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm going to kind of just blend it and pat it onto my cheeks. And take this Revlon bronzing glow kind of brick. It's a dupe for the Bobbi Brown bronzing brick, and I'm gonna run my fan brush over this and just put it right on the tops of the apples of my cheeks, just to put a little bit of shimmer onto my cheeks. To the lips, I'm gonna use this nude lip pencil in Toast. And blend it with my fingers. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Wine Room lipstick from Wet n Wild. And it's a really pretty matte red. And now I'm going to use this lip plumper from NYX in Live. And it's just a clear gloss. And to finish it off, MAC Fix Plus. And that is it. That is my prom look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope for all of you going to prom, you have a safe and fun time. Be responsible if you're partying, and I will see you guys next video.